Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Okay, I had one of my brilliant ideas. Another one. Okay, I see these people. I'm giving away money. I'm doing a giveaway. No. You guys, we don't do this to give away our money. But what you can do is you can start a challenge. And then the AI will feed all the challenges and you don't have to do anything, and you'll hit more subscribers and you'll make more money and everyone will live happily ever after. It's a win-win situation. All right. Challenge number 1 is a spam challenge. Okay, maybe some of you are like me and you stockpiled all this spam and you go, what am I supposed to do with this stuff? So my phone was feeding me, spam recipes. I go, you know what? I can make a better spam thing than that. And so that is what I am going to make right now. Okay. I don't even have real spam this time, but that's okay. This is going to be good. Now, where is my... Okay, this is not a 99-cent can of Luncheon Loaf, aka spam. So this little $1 can is 3.5 servings. So just round up to 4. So I cut about 25% of this Luncheon Loaf off, and I fried it in a little shortening. Here it is. Also, I heard some crazy stuff. You can't freeze it. You can't do that. Yes, you can. I do it all the time. What are you supposed to do with your leftover spam? Okay, so first thing I have is a toasted bagel. Here it is. I toasted the bagel, then I put some butter on it. When you make these breakfast sandwiches, you need butter. It can be bread. Okay, here it is. So I got 6 for $1. So, that was pretty cheap. And then, let's see. I toasted my bagel. I put butter. And now I want to put my spam on my bagel. 25 cents. Also, it is about saving money. And then I have my cheesy poached egg method. So, but if you have an egg poacher, so here it is. What I did is I fried the spam in this pan. Then I just took the spam out to keep it warm. Then I had a half a cup of water in here, but I guess my lid wasn't on. And so then I put about a tablespoon of butter. I put some pepper on my spam. It's already salty enough. So now all I want to do, I save everything, is put my egg. I defy you guys. I challenge all the preppers out there, all the crazy cheap people out there, all the scrimpers out there to meet my challenge. Okay, if you're a vegetarian, you're going to have to use some seitan vegetarian meat. Or some vegetarian, whatever you have. Okay, so no excuses. You can still do the challenge. Here is this good cheese I bought. This is going to help a lot. A lot of people put mayonnaise and mustard. You could do that, but these breakfast sandwiches don't need it. And these good breakfast sandwiches are getting a little pricey. Also, so you're buying your cheese marked down. I bought eggs, marked down. Yesterday I bought eggs that were a day or two expired for $1. Eggs are getting expensive. So here's the eggs I bought for $1.47, and they were kind of small, but for this, that's fine. So I have plenty of protein on my sandwich. So let me just melt my cheese for a minute. So this is the way to get followers. And the thing about this is this can work for for weeks, for months, and for years. And YouTube will feed your stuff continuously. You know, you want to watch out with content that is going to cause you not to get any advertising, or, you know, yeah, you're making a few dollars on these, what are these things called? They're like chats with, and you get, you know, a little money. But the thing is, you never know which one of your videos is going to hit. Like some of my most successful, okay, I don't make $1 million, but I don't pay people to manage my channel. I like to do everything myself. And then after I'm successful, I'm very conceited. Sorry, but that's the way it is. Okay, I got this awesome candle. Plus, you know, how many of us have stocked up a bunch of, I bought this at Marshall's. How many of us have stocked up a bunch of spam? You know, we got all this spam. What are we supposed to do with this spam? Well, we're going to watch everybody's challenge. Okay, if you do a challenge, I'm not going to search the internet for challenge results. Just let all the followers under comments know you did a challenge, and then everybody will check it out, like me. Oh, wow, that's a better spam thing than I make. Owie. This probably didn't cost $1. Yummy. Owie. Okay, so life is good. Dinner is served. Ooh. Cute tea party plate. So I will be coming up maybe about once a week with a spam meal, because I know people have a bunch of spam in their stockpile. You know, you can eat spam raw, but why? You know, make yourself a decent breakfast sandwich, you know, that's going to last you a while. This will do. I will taste it, and if it tastes horrible, I will say, oh, it's the worst thing I ever made. Right. Also, peppermint tea. If you have some money-saving tips, we would like to hear them under the comments. And we will write them in our notebooks, and we will make use of them, and then you will get all kinds of blessings. You don't have to be conceited about getting them, but you will get them. You'll be a worker for the light. Now, what did I make for dessert? All right. I bought these for 50 cents. No, I think it was $1, and you get 4 cinnamon roll mug cakes. I thought, oh great, because they said, well, cinnamon rolls and sweet treats, we're not going to have any. So how I did this is I zapped it for 1 minute, and then, you know, ooh, that smells good. And also it comes with frosting. And also this is good with tea. Oh no, hairdressers with no scissors? That's criminal. Towards the end of my career, they ripped my scissors off faster than I could buy them. So then my idea was to go to cheaper shears, at which time I discovered it was the same brand as theirs, and that did me absolutely no good whatsoever either. I used to be very bitter about that because I thought no one has less money than I do. That's what I said. I'm not sure about that. Who knows what they were doing. But, you know, I thought that was very pathetic because I would a lot of times pay 50-50, then taxes, then supply. So that's a low down thing to do. Not counting my jewelry, etc., and my colors, you know, anything that wasn't glued down, my pencils, my papers, you name it. I locked everything in the trunk, but if there is a thief in your midst, it's hard to protect your stuff because they're always waiting for an opportunity to, you know, help themselves to your resources. All right, now let's try this. 25 cents. So this is like a $1.25 meal. Ooh, this looks good. Look, I just made it. What I want to discover is how to make my own mud cakes. That is so delicious. Look. Grocery outlet. So, you know, I'm buying everything marked down. Why wouldn't I? I'll show you what I stockpiled. Okay, I wanted to get like some, like one fruit and one veggie, but I found these for $1 each, and I think, let's see, 3, so six soups for $2, and a stockpile bunch of crackers, so hey. You notice I removed all the fruit pretty much. That doesn't work for me, so I bought these banana chips. These do work for me, just for snacks or putting on oatmeal with milk. I bought 2 of these and I ate one. Nuts are not my favorite, so I can't go cuckoo on nuts. All right, so I will be dehydrating fruit as soon as they're getting there ripe. I will dehydrate them. I will cut them in half. I will squeeze concentrated lemon juice on it, and I will dehydrate them. And then I will eat them. So that's the spam challenge. Okay, I've successfully done quite a few of these challenges. All right, get ready. Why? Because only the strong survive. That's nature. You might be going, I don't believe that. That is unchristian. Okay, that's fine. Let's stay prepared. That doesn't mean muscles. That means like brains in your head. I watch some of these prepper channels and I thought, I would hate to rely on you. I don't want to live out in the woods. No. All right. Number 1, people who will survive are people who prepare for the worst. I took off prepare for the worst and hope for the best. No, just prepare for the worst. Number 2, people with survival skills. Like what? Like food storage. And that doesn't mean these meals for 35 years. This means meals for a couple years. People will survive. The strong people will survive that can leave an area that is dangerous. First of all, you have to have some concept that areas could be dangerous, and then you have to be watching for things. And number 2 thing is, if the media says don't worry, and all the evidence points to worrying, you better leave a dangerous area. We saw the Americans pull out of Iraq. We saw the Ukrainian citizens getting caught in the cities that were bombed. So what are we looking to leave if we see war, extreme cold, extreme hot, unsafe drinking water, fire, floods, earthquake, disease, monkeypox? Wild animals. I put wild animals because in the Bible it says in the end of times some people are going to be killed by wild animals. Last night I had a pack of coyotes. Nuclear products. Okay, so like I live on the coast, and if there was a nuclear attack, the trade winds would carry it in. So I have to be aware of that. What I would want to do is move inland at least 30 miles. Okay, so that is 3. These are some of the things, some but not all. Like after the riots, I moved. I said, no, that's not for me. Okay, now 4, people who can form groups with other trustworthy people. The big word is trustworthy. Not someone who's going to 30-day you because their relative can't pay the rent. People like that, no. Okay, so now you need trustworthy people. Number 5, if you're full of the good, like you're in the good way, you're going to be better protected than someone who is invested in wrongdoings. I mean, anybody would know that, you would think. Number 6, people, the strong people have an ability to barter if needs be. Okay, I bartered something. I gave my neighbor 3 tomatoes and she gave me 20 bricks. I think I came out on the good on that side. Okay, now the next thing is if you're fired from your job, you want to start thinking about self-employment. So I have been working on this traveling salesman thing. Otherwise, it's called a peddler. But I will peddle at the swap meet. So let's just talk about some of the things possible to peddle. Dumpster dived items. I am selling my stereo for 30 bucks that I dumpster dived. Medicine, scissors, pots and pans, and big kitchen pots, you know, with lids, like for making tamales or canning. Books, I will give you an example. When I get these cheap, I pick them up and I will sell them if I need the money, if and when, like during a depression. Clothing, coffee. I noticed that the dollar coffee is $3.99 now. Beef jerky, coat, sweaters, cookies. I'm working on that. Shoes, jeans, home decor. I'm selling all of my home decor. It's a big fat mess. Blankets, yeast. One of the followers sent me some nice yeast for sourdough bread, and it was just like a few ounces. But once you get your yeast going, you can keep your yeast going. Remember the yeast, no yeast. Another thing though is if you're very desperate for alcohol, you can drink that liquid out of the yeast. Toys, perfumes, jewelry, lard, feminine products, diapers, pencils, paper, pens, wheat, cornmeal, beans, rice, raisins, or dry fruit, vegetables, plants, seeds, like what? Like marijuana, if you're up to it. I'm not up to it because, you know. Candy, buckets, brooms, mops, fertilizer, pans, pie pans, silverware, mason jars, furniture, old-fashioned candy. You have to be old to know how to make that. Alcohol, pints of alcohol. I can't do that because, you know, I might drink some, like whiskey. Tobacco, and cans. Now here's the list in case some of you would like to see it. I will post it on my Twitter, where you can find a bunch of good videos. All right, I have some cleaning tips. Okay, I was trying to straighten my car out because it's a big fat mess. And I had been eating in my car for 2 years and I had crumbs in these small cracks. And you know, the car wash vacuums out here are really crappy. So what I did is I used a toothbrush and I just sweeped it either to the back seat or the front seat. And then I had a stiff brush and I sweeped it into a dustpan. Or you could use a hair color brush, but to tell you the truth, the toothbrush works the best. I have a cleaning tip. I keep this around all the time now. Mine looks gross, but that's okay. I don't know, what is this in my... It's been in here. Okay, what this is dish detergent and soda, baking soda. And so like if you just wipe down your counters and leave it for a few minutes, or your bathtubs, or any grimy mess, it cleans up without doing damage. That's a good tip. Okay, now I'm doing three things. I have trash bags. One trash bag is to donate. One trash bag is to sell. And, you know, other stuff is stuff that I am keeping. Okay, so now, you know, you want to stockpile a little food whenever you can. I showed you the food I stockpiled. You want to dehydrate, like the peaches, you know. Believe me, if something happens and you have these, oh, these are nectarines. They smell good. If you have these dehydrated in half pieces, someone is going, like you, is going to be very glad. You can just eat them. So you can dehydrate in the oven at 250. A dehydrator, I bought 2 of them at the thrift store or in the hot sun. If you live in a really hot place like Arizona, just cover them so no insects, or in your windowsill. So good things to dehydrate are raisin or grapes, peaches, pears, apricots, pineapple, and apples. Okay, and then you know you want to learn how to make homemade stuff like granola, protein powder. Those are on my Twitter. Food you buy out like El Pollo Loco chicken or these breakfast sandwiches. Donuts, cinnamon roll, and pizzas. Okay, this is a lot easier than a cinnamon roll, and it will do. And the cheapest donut out here is $1, so that was 25 cents. And a good pizza. And you can dehydrate beef on the bones, and then you can make some stew out of those. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.